I truly believe that Africa is not only young, but Africa is bold. And more importantly, Africa is rising. And that in its essence is what Ascent Africa rises to.
At Ascent Africa, we know that we are here to help African businesses reach their highest potential.
Here at Ascent Africa, it's very important for us to start with strategy before we go to storytelling, because we believe that storytelling without strategy is just noise. When we've got strategy, we understand the direction that we're going in. We understand why we need to tell that story.
I believe that in the Africa that we see today, we need organizations that are going to speak with clarity in the midst of complexity. Organizations that are going to thrive and really pride themselves with credibility, but also organizations that are going to be intentional with long-term impact.
What makes the environment Ascent Africa operates in quite complex is that we deal with very high-stake clients.
At Ascent Africa, we do believe that impact shows up in trust and understanding that lasts. I could make a good example with our current campaign that's rolling out called Istimela Sabantu, the People's Train, which is a campaign we're doing for PRASA. With that campaign, we're telling real stories. We're telling stories that the real community can resonate and relate with.
We at Ascent Africa solve this by integrating creativity, communication, strategy, and performance in one system so organizations are able to act with credibility, clarity, and measurable impacts.
We use creativity and storytelling to help companies solve their business problems. And I think that is what really sets us apart.
At Ascent Africa, our values are to lead, to transform, and to elevate.
To learn how to clearly and confidently, with credibility, communicate with the communities that you serve. To make sure that your profits are also very purpose-driven, that you actually make a change in the communities that we serve. We love to work with organizations that want to do that for our country, South Africa, for our continent, Africa, but also taking Africa to the world.